This is the month of August. It was in 1962, the 6th of August. Jamaica celebrated independence. It was on that day when the Union Jack was lower and the red, green, and gold stand tall. Yes, 1962. Well, everyone came out, sick, lame, and lazy. Party all over the place to celebrate freedom from slavery, freedom from the taskmaster, freedom from the whipped over our backs, although it replaced with other things. But this was the time that the people clamor for freedom. Jamaica have undergone slavery for a very long time. When other places were free, Jamaica was still under slavery. It took Paul Bogle to lead a march into Spanish Town, Las Vegas, to the governor there, asking for freedom. That the chain, the ankle monitors would be pulled from our feet. Children will be able to go to school freely, because all schools were started, is a church started schools. Men and women voters' right would be given. And it took Paul Bogle and his men to march from St. Thomas to Spanish Town. And before the march, there were letters being written, no response. And they took the men and women of St. Thomas, Paul Bogle from Stony Gut, St. Thomas, to march. And nothing was given. It took a rebellion in Jamaica. Places were burnt down. Many things happened in Jamaica. Men were hunted like wild animals. And it resulted in the hanging of Paul Bogle, George William Garden, and others. And then slavery shortly became to an end. Our first Prime Minister was Sir Alexander Bustamante in Jamaica. Now another year have come. Another 6th of August is approaching. 1st of August, and the song sung, Queen Victoria set me free, this is the year of Jubilee. Jubilee, Jubilee, this is the year of Jubilee. 1st of August is an holiday as well. And Sir Alexander Bustamante, they formed their party with Manley, Michael Manley's father, and this is their first campaigning and election. Sir Alexander Bustamante, which is now the Jamaica Labour Party, won the election. And again, we could jump and we could prance for the freedom, partial freedom. Because I will say we are not fully freed, because we still have to depend on a Governor General and our case to be sent to England for the High Court trial. Remember, as a little girl, my granduncle Estin Wilson worked for Sir Alexander Bustamante in St. Thomas on that property for all the time that I knew, until he passed away. As a little girl, they used to dress me up, took me down to Bustamante's house. I used to dance for him. I can remember this little girl, in this white dress and dance, because he and my people, they were friends. He worked for them. But then Jamaica gained independence, and it seems as if we still do not value the anthem and the pledge that we get. Because many of the persons that runs the street of Jamaica, if they went back and read our pledge and the anthem, I guess they would have laid their weapons down. Yeah. Because the pledge did not say the things that happened should have been happening. Jamaica is wanted by so many other countries. Many persons are vying to get a piece of Jamaica. So many other nations is living in Jamaica. So many came from many other places and they live in Jamaica. You are born Jamaica, you are a Jamaican. Even if your nationality is been given up for other country nationality, you are a Jamaican. Let us stand up for the strength and the power of Jamaica. I do not support, or I shouldn't say I don't support. What I support is the work of the leaders of Jamaica. The good work, the uplifting and building of our country. That is what I will fight for, not for the color of the party, but for the work and the building of the country. Every other country who came in Jamaica saw the good and the riches in Jamaica, except for the persons who are there. We have left Jamaica. We have went many places because, yeah, the grass will be green on the other side. But let's not forget where we born and where we come from. Let us not forget. My granduncle Easton Wilson worked with Sir Alexander Bustamante until he died. Sir Alexander Bustamante, his property that sold out in St. Thomas East, which is called Retreat. Yes. And that property used to employ many. As I said, my granduncle works on that property as a ranger, top ranger for Bustamante. Yeah. Now we look at our song. And our national anthem, it's sung this way. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hands. Keep us free from evil power. Be our light through countless hour. To our leaders, great defenders, grant through wisdom from above. Justice true, be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us through respect for all. Star respond to duty's call. Strengthen us the weak to cherish. Give us visions lest we perish. To our leaders, great defender, grant through wisdom from above. Justice true be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. This anthem was written by Reverend Hugh Braham Sherlock. This was sung 1962. This song, this anthem, and forever and continue, we have the anthem that we sung. Eternal Father, bless our land. We are a strong nation, a resilient nation. Persons became rich by just their foot, rich by their brain, rich by their hands that they work with. We are blessed. We are a blessed people. We are a blessed nation. And we should keep that blessing waving as our flag in Jamaica. Young people who have seen things in a different light, put your weapons down. Those that are older, teach the young ones our national anthem. Jamaica produce a lot of things. Jamaica is a rich country, very rich in minerals. Why do you think other countries want a piece of Jamaica? We have the Chinese in Jamaica right now who brought their thing into Jamaica. We need to rise up, and wherever you are a Jamaican. Lift your national anthem for the 6th of August, celebrating the time when we got emancipated, not from mental slavery, but from physical slavery. It took down the life. It took the life of men and women for Jamaica to be an independent country. We stand firm. We stand strong. Our many athletes. There are many doctors, nurses, name it. Air pilot, every quality came out of Jamaica. Yes. So we not only have the uneducated and the undereducated, as much of many persons would have said, but we have educated people out of Jamaica. Jamaica always and used to supply other countries with crops such as banana, coconut, cane, or sugar, rum, Ray and nephew, and many minerals are in Jamaica. It's for you to know. It's for you to know. And our pledge is, before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of our body, in service of our fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and honestly, to think generously, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increased in knowledge, increase in the beauty and fellowship and prosperity, to pay our path in advancing the whole human race. And that also was written by Braham Sherlock, Reverend U. Braham Sherlock. We need to go back to our pledge. And while we are celebrating independence, we need to think on the pledge and on the anthem that Jamaica, no matter where you go, Jamaica is my home. You give up Jamaica to build another person's country, we need to rise up. We need to build our country. We need to let our country be a place as it used to be. Honesty, the love for each and every one. Happy independence. That we, under God, will increase in knowledge. We will increase in knowledge. And the pledge stood out in it. So, bless and happy independence. as we celebrate once more our many heroes that have passed and gone, who fought for us, who fought through independence. Women, our voters' rights are there, our workers' rights are there. Women can hold the office of a man. So the man and the woman can hold an office, not one above the other. But a woman drives truck, we drove. Oh, a man drove truck, we drove truck too. So we stand up and we make our red, green, and gold flow high and let us know that we are God's blessed people. I repeat, I pledge the love and loyalty. It said, before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body, in the service of my fellow citizen. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, increase in the beauty, the fellowship, and prosperity, and play our part in advancing the whole human race. Happy independence. Happy independence. Let us stand up and cheer for our country wherever we are. Wherever we are. In Jamaica, no one can put us out. No. And let us work diligently and creatively in our country. It was the 6th of August, 1962, when the Union Jack below and the red, green, and gold rises. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to this. Support and support. Subscribe, like.